Hello, welcome back as we continue with Lee on her Amazon journey. We are on Wednesday, September 23rd. As you remember yesterday, we ended our last journal entry with Lee just finding out that army ants have to keep moving when they use up an available food source in an area. Excuse me, they must find new areas to raid or to steal food from. When the queen lays an egg, she stays in one place until the new brood is old enough to join hunting parties. Okay, so now it is Wednesday, September 23rd. Today we got up very early. The mist was still hanging over the rainforest. It felt like we were camping in the clouds. We left on a hike right after breakfast. We were walking along when suddenly Capenwa put out his hand and stopped me in my tracks. A coral snake was slithering through the thin covering of leaves on the ground. The snake had bright bands of yellow, red, and green. I once read that some rainforest animals display brilliant coloring. The colors show that the animals are venomous and keep predators away. Even before Capenwa warned us, I had already jumped 2 steps back to keep my distance. I took a photograph of the coral snake using a telephoto lens. Then the snake disappeared into the forest. Look at that guy. Is that scary? Miss Jacobson does not like snakes, especially when they're not behind glass. Okay, next journal entry. Thursday, September 24th. Today we journeyed a little farther down the river in Capenwa's boat. When the boat landed, we traveled into the rainforest again. Everywhere I looked, there were so many different kinds of plants. We didn't see many animals, but the constant cheeping, chirping, grunting, and growling noises reminded me that they were all around us. As we walked, Capenwa told me that many of the trees produce poisonous chemicals. Do you mean this forest is a toxic dump? I asked. No, he said. The chemicals protect the plants from insects. It's amazing. Some insects have developed immunities to the individual chemicals produced by certain trees. Such immunities allow only one type of insect to feed on a specific tree. Soon we came to a tree that seemed to stand out in the forest. This time my mom stopped the group so we could take a closer look. Unlike the other trees along the way, this one didn't have vines and other plants growing all over it. I wondered what was different about this tree. My mom told me that the tree was called a swollen thorn acacia. The leaves of this acacia tree are not toxic, but only one type of insect feeds on them. The acacia leaves secrete a kind of sugar, and they have little orange bulbs on their ends. The bulbs are rich in vitamins and proteins. I wondered why only one type of insect fed on the leaves, and why wasn't the tree covered with vines like many of the other trees? Then Mom told me the acacia's secret. The tree has a certain kind of ant to protect it. The ants eat the acacia leaves and bulbs. When a vine touches the acacia, the ants chew through the vine and cut it from the tree. The ants also attack any other insects that try to feed on the tree. The tree and the ants depend on each other for survival. The tree nourishes the ants, and the ants protect the tree from the other plants and animals. Okay, they have a symbiotic relationship. They rely on each other. That's the end of that journal article. So now I will stop and we will begin the next 2 in the next video.